Originally, to ease the pain of losing their son, the couple brought David home. At first, Monica felt a bit resistant. She couldn't believe she now had a robot son, but David's behavior was just too well behaved, and he looked almost no different from a real child. He learned to make coffee and played hide and seek with them. He even acted spoiled sometimes, asking his mom to help him get dressed. Until one day, David copied the way his parents ate, and when he noticed noodles hanging from his mom's mouth, he suddenly started laughing. In that moment, the house felt alive again. This was a kind of warmth they hadn't felt in a long time since their son became comatose. When it was time for bed, Monica helped David into his pajamas for the first time and gently told him a bedtime story. Maybe she had started to accept him as her son. Looking at David's sweet face, Monica couldn't help but think of Martin somehow. It almost felt like fate. David actually looked a bit like Martin. David's presence brought back the joy the couple once had, but David didn't know he was only a replacement. He had just begun to feel what love was like, and he didn't want to lose it so soon. So, the loneliness and fear kept making him seek reassurance from his mother. Facing David's attachment, Monica didn't know how to respond, but deep down, her maternal instincts were quietly stirred. She made a decision. She took out Martin's favorite robot teddy bear and seriously placed it into David's hands. In that moment, Monica had already begun wanting to give David the very best. Until not long after, a call came from the hospital. They could hardly believe it. Their son Martin had miraculously woken up. Looking at the weak boy in the wheelchair, David felt a mix of emotions. That child's bed was no longer his. The story that once belonged to him was now being told to Martin. Mom was no longer just his mom, and David felt an emptiness inside. He tried hard to maintain this new family dynamic, hoping to win Martin's acceptance with pure kindness. But Martin treated him and Teddy like toys. Kids' jealousy can be pretty scary. When Martin saw how perfect David was and realized he might even replace him, he felt a strong sense of hostility rising within him. He started purposely provoking David, even interrupting their intimate moments with Mom by using storytelling as an excuse. The story of Pinocchio hinted that David wasn't human either, but David didn't get angry. He just remembered the ending of the story. Pinocchio met the blue fairy, and she turned him into a real boy. David wished he could one day become Mom's real son. Martin's malice kept escalating. He tortured Teddy in front of David. Poor Teddy could only quietly stitch up his wounds late at night. He would even provoke David at the dinner table, taking big bites of spinach, silently mocking David as just a machine toy. David ignored Teddy's warnings and shoved the spinach into his mouth. This shocked Monica, and no matter how much she tried to stop them, the two kids facing off wouldn't stop. The spinach began to take its toll on David's body. He was sent to the factory for treatment. Yet, even though he was being opened up, David didn't feel pain or fear. Instead, he felt pure happiness because Mom was still holding his hand.